the fast track. Shorty want my heart, but I can never backtrack. I just wanna smash that.
What's up, how are you doing? I hope that you're having an amazing day. Today it is Tuesday for me, and it's actually kind of late in the day. I'm not gonna lie, it's like 3 o'clock, and I haven't even been awake for that long because well, I woke up at like 8 o'clock and I had 8 hours of sleep at that point, and I was like, okay, like this is good, I'm set, like this is perfect. And then somehow it was like 11 and I was like, wait, I need to like get out of bed. This is a problem. And so then I got out of bed and started my day and stuff like that. But honestly, I have a ton to tell you about today. Like a lot of stuff has been going on, a lot of stuff I've been thinking about. Guys, when I say like thinking about, I mean like hours on hours on hours, like an insane amount of thinking. Like it's just not healthy, and yeah, it's just not good. A lot of stuff I've been talked to about, and a lot of things I need to tell you about because a lot of things may be changing in the future, and the laundry just finished or be happening today. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff is about to happen. I'm about to tell you a lot of cool stuff, so just prepare yourself, you know, for the most fun video on the planet ever, maybe.
Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
If you haven't seen my first video like months ago, like I think it was like 8 or 9 months ago, or like 60 or 70 videos ago, which was forever ago. If you haven't seen that though, I feel like this is like kind of the same like wholesome start to it all as I was feeling back then. Like this is like super random, but when I first made that video, I was just like going around, like walking around, exploring, trying to tell a story, and it was so difficult. I made like 10 different videos, like I swear, and my final product, like looking back on it now, is still like so funny and like not like cringy to me, because it is me and it was me, but it was just so like, I don't know, I was just so new to it, and like I was just like walking around and like filming myself walking around and like, you know, just kind of doing my summer thing. I don't know, this just like reminded me of that, and it felt so wholesome. It felt like a coming together of it all, and I guess like this may again be kind of the start of it all, I guess.
Don't worry, be happy.
Okay, to get this ball rolling, let me tell you the most important thing first. Let me get this out of the way. There's a lot of stuff that I technically probably shouldn't talk about or can't talk about, or maybe will hint at but won't be able to exactly say, because it really pertains to the future of me, this channel, and everything that entails. So let's find somewhere a little bit cooler and a little bit less sunny to kind of perch up, because this may be a while. Okay, so first off, a lot of this issue and a lot of this that I'm about to talk about pertains, and don't like go crazy and go ham in the comments. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to like say that word that I just said. I may have to like blur it out, just because like it's such a sketchy, hairy topic to talk about, especially with like how other people are involved and how it all works out. But the central problem, the main issue that I'm dealing with, is that when I was I may or may not have necessarily done super well, and maybe I did so poorly that it's causing a lot of issues currently. And this may make no sense to you at this point, because I may have blurred out the word that I keep saying, or a couple words, to keep it somewhat confidential. But basically the issue is that I don't know what the next year will look like for me. Okay, so this predicament, this thing that I have created for myself, is not a good thing. It's clearly not a good thing, but it does bring the ideas around and the possibilities around for something different. And what I mean by that is that basically I am now bestowed with 3 options, and these 3 options I can't necessarily disclose yet again, but basically it's like I can do this one thing that's really rogue. It's very different, it's out of the ordinary, and it would take my life on a very interesting track. And in that case, it would be a real experiment. The second option is the most sane, I would say. It's the one that's like what most people would probably do. The next option is it's like the second option, where it's like a more normal option, but still something that's somewhat destructive or somewhat chaotic or somewhat crazy or somewhat. So honestly, if I had to rank them, least crazy is number 2, then 3, and then 1 is the craziest. And the thing about it is that the more crazy it gets, the more it comes into a territory of like, I'm gonna completely shift the course of my life, possibly forever. And so it is stressful, to say the least. And that's kind of why I haven't been making 5 videos a week like I promised at the start of the summer. Like, I'm doing, my own thing, but a lot of my time has been, I don't know if you'd call it wasted, but spent just sitting around, laying around, looking on the internet, thinking, and just like trying to figure out what I will do for the next couple months, or like what videos I'll make, or all that stuff. I've been really stressing about it, and it's really been a pretty big issue for my life as well as for these videos. So hearing all these options, you may be thinking like, so what's gonna happen with running or like the channel or any of that stuff? So for running, it's like that's always gonna be something that's in my life. Like, that's always one of the most important things in my life. I wanna see how far I can take running, see if I, like a pretty normal person, can see maybe even possibly someday get like a small teeny tiny pro contract, or maybe even a bigger one. But like, I would love to do something with running someday in my future. I want to see how far I can take this sport. And so that's one big thing that is staying put. But then like in terms of YouTube, I always want to be creating for this channel. I want to be documenting my life and creating stories around my life, but my life is my life. And so like, depending on which route I take, being like maybe the rogue one or the very normal one or the kind of less normal one, that will highly dictate what types of videos that I make over the next couple months and years. And that's a lot to think about, honestly. I don't know what it is, but there's something inside me that draws me towards the craziest idea. And it's not just because it's crazy, it's just because I think that it could create the life that I would most want to live at this moment. But the thing is that this crazy idea, the really rogue one, is also the idea that could create the most pain for my life. So it's like the highest risk, highest reward. So yeah, I'm stuck in a pickle, and this pickle is very uncomfortable, and maybe, just maybe, something will change in the next couple weeks, but I guess we'll have to find out. So I guess at the end of the day, to some degree, it comes down to what do I want? And obviously this is a hard decision, so let's put it aside for another day. It is gonna be really hard to make this decision in the end, whatever decision I end up coming to, but this decision will directly impact my life, these videos, this channel. It's gonna be exciting, and I'm honestly really excited for the change because it will be a good thing. But that being said, I am about to stick to a new posting schedule. I'm gonna post 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then actually I'll probably end up posting in between every now and then when I have a bunch of other videos coming through my life. But that's kind of the schedule we're gonna be sticking to. So be sure to subscribe if you're new here to stay tuned for the awesome content. But guys, I'm glad I got a chance to catch you up. As usual, have an amazing day, live happy, be healthy, bye.